Hey guys, alright, let's talk about how to change the cabin air filter on a 2019 Chevrolet Blazer. It just happens to be in here for some other work, and we're going to check the cabin air filter. If it needs to be changed, that's it. So we got glove box, we have release the glove box button, and down it comes. Pop a little side piece off there, and all this stuff's going to come dumping out. I'll try and capture it, and I'm doing this one-handed still. Alright, so I'm going to drop all that down, and yes, all that stuff spills out, and if the glove box pops off, that's okay. Alright, what do we got there? Looks like a Torx. We got a release right here, and let's pop that Torx out. Let me grab one, I'll be right back, and we'll phase it back in, little movie magic-like. Okay, continuing on with our cabin air filter here on this 2019 Chevy Blazer. We're going to pop this little Torx out here. This is a good little extra add-on feature. They realized their clips weren't holding well. This is a T20. I get asked all the time, why don't you tell me what size tool you're using? This is a Torx 20 T20. You can kind of see it there. It's trying to focus in. 20 T20. That's all you need. Little star. That's a tamper-proof one, but any one will work. Does not have to be tamper-proof. Pull that screw out. Pop this out here, the little door comes off. This one looks, this is GM. Let's slide that out. Okay. So here, keep in mind, look how that comes out. They didn't make it fit exactly great. This one is actually, it's a little dirty. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and order one and go ahead and change it if I don't have it here in stock. This is the, this is a factory one. Or one from GM, doesn't have to be the factory. That is your part number. You can use that part number and cross-reference it to your favorite parts store index, or if you're buying online, things like that. So pay attention to airflow, folks, if you're wondering how the airflow went. Air on this one comes from the top down, I think. And let's verify that so I'm not getting you off in the wrong direction here. Nope, there's the blower motor right there. So air is going this way. So airflow up. So, hey, was that thing in upside down, folks? Because these blower motors below, they don't suck. Let's jump in here and let's see. Nope, it does come from the top down. Okay. Sorry, so they put the air filter before the blower motor. What a great thought. Okay, so sorry, let's go back here. Let's back ourselves up. So airflow is going down. Airflow is down. When we put the new one in, we'll have that conversation. Hey, keep in mind, if you have a really old, nasty one, and you haven't like done it forever, this one's only got maybe 20, 30,000 miles. But if you've got one and that's like really old and nasty, if there's any debris on top of here, if the squirrels or tree branches or whatnot have been building up there on the outside and they manage to fall through, and then on top of that, if you just pull and yank that thing out, you need to realize that all that crap you got in there is going to go down into the blower motor. Down inside here. Can I give you a picture of that? Let's try and give you a, oh, there you go. There's your blower motor squirrely cage. So you'll end up with a lot of rattling and banging sounds as acorns and needle pines or whatever can make noise are in there bouncing around, making all kinds of noise. So if you aren't sure, hey, maybe you could do this with your phone and see if you got any debris in there, if you think it fell in there. If it did, or you just want to be clean, extra clean, put a vacuum in there. If you can get a make you something to squeeze it down in there and suck that stuff out. Sometimes when you pull those out, you just don't have any choice because they're so nasty that happens. If that's the case, get that thing all cleaned out before you turn the blower motor on and save yourself some grief. Also, I tell people when they fire the blower motor back up after they do change the cabin air filter themselves, do not have your eyes in front of that stuff, because even though there's an evaporator or the heater core in between there and the output of these vents, it is possible to get dirt and debris and small pieces that slide on past there and drop right into your eyes. So I've seen it happen in the shops time and time again over the years. So turn on the blower and maybe step out for a minute and let everything settle down. A little safety message there. Okay, got my new cabin air filter. Hey, there's instructions on how to do it. Look at that. Cadillac and some other stuff on there. Huh, looks like it's in French. I don't speak French. All right, so we decided that the airflow goes down, right? So let's find made in China. And our airflow, since we decided it goes from the top down, I'm going to just work this thing back in there. Oh, it's a tight fit. Oh, look at that. Okay, arrows pointing down. Let's take our door. Let's turn some lights on here. All right. Got a little catch, so get that catch over the edge of that. And bring this piece in here. Oh, couldn't be that simple, right? All right, so let's get this back in here. And click. Okay, so we're in there. This just loops over the end. It's not rocket science. Catch over the end, pop it back in, make sure those line up. Take your little torque screw. What size did we say it was? It's a T20, folks. All right. Pop it in there. Screw it back in. Don't get crazy with this screw when it bottoms out. Just barely snug. So there you go. It's just barely snug. Don't be a maniac there. And break stuff off. Let's see. Let's put that out there with its foreign direction there. All right. Let's see if we can one-hand this rascal back up in here. Lock it over there. This is positively a 2019 Chevy Blazer, so if yours differs for whatever reason, please don't chew me out. Stop making these things. Okay, pop that back on the edge, and remember, all I did to get that off, I didn't even squeeze those. I didn't even squeeze these two things here. I just took it and wiggled it, and it popped right off. But don't forget to do it. Don't tear your shock up. And then we're going to put all the stuff from the last year in there. All this paperwork and stuff. There's all that. A pair of scissors. You never know when you need those driving. Alright. Pick up our tools. Pop the floor mat back in. And call this one done. Thanks for watching. Craig's Car Care.